with me.
Welcome to the game. We have red team serving first with Charlie. That's a great serve to start. Big mum.
Yeah.
Show a bit. Charlie making his own. Can we get some linesmen?
Yep, I'm a linesman.
Charlie.
On this side.
Charlie making his own calls to start, which is ambitious, but
You love the confidence, though. He can play and ref. What can't the man do?
he's got to be the red hot favourite for the MVP
Oh!
candidate, and that's almost showing why.
Damon, are you reffing that side?
I'm not sure who else can pull that out.
Where was the call?
He's looking really good right now, Blaze. He's in great form. That's a good serve. Moss showing a bit. Moss, he's showing a bit on the net, and Boat, he's doing his best to put another one into the crowd.
Out.
The game starts.
Yeah. How much baseline have you got?
No,
Isn't it? Wait, did I do the...
Yeah, just angle it down.
No, if you angle it down too much, it'll fall. Well, what's the scores, Horse? Can I just confirm it? To your way? Great start from Blaze, first fault. Not expecting much from the green team here, but Moss is up early. He doesn't know that Blaze also has a bit of power in himself. He managed to get a great return, but he's made him uncomfortable. He seriously made him uncomfortable there, and unless Moss has got it clean hitting his stroke, he's not looking good. Now, Burgess is commentating, and I'll say shut up. Yeah, that's enough for me. Blaze with that first fault.
No.
Oh, no, Gordon. But they played well.
Blaze almost with the second fault. Great return.
Oh, yeah,
Mummy looking good. He's chipped it over boat, which is smart. Blaze put a bit of purchase on that. Mummy, he's just looking to get it over boat, and that's out, and that's game. That's already the first game done. Now,
Yeah, they beat.
Shrew's trying to get an autograph early. I'm not sure if he's coaching or trying to get an autograph. But
And then, is that the only game they played?
so far, not the best start from the green team.
Come on, Mossy.
But to be fair, this was expected. Can they prove everyone wrong? Their first game's already over. Record timing.
Where's Boat standing?
Boat. He's played.
Go wide.
No, he just doesn't want his back.
He's played 4 games, but I just don't know if he knows what's going on yet.
No, Moss does that.
And,
Moss
jeez,
has form to serve.
there's a sellout crowd.
Always goes to his back.
You know about
That's not what I said.
You know about
Moss is
I'll tell you what, Shiz.
a warm-up.
There's a sellout crowd. I'll tell you what, Shiz. There's a sellout crowd, but
Oh, Quinn, you can't talk. You're the worst here.
if you're not confident with the serve, back to back.
We didn't give you a vote. That was all just a joke.
Yeah? If you didn't, I will be...
tension going over. Moss, great placement. Horse goes down the line. Big Mum doing his best to put it over. I don't know what that shot is. I just don't know what that shot is.
Switching sides. Like,
Now-
they're tired themselves.
Now, Shiz, even in this sellout crowd, do you reckon a person is watching this game and Mossman serving?
What? Repeat?
Even with this sellout crowd, do you reckon a single person is watching this man serve? Because there is just dead silence.
Unrelated. What's the score?
It's 1-0, 30-0. Moss gets the second serve in. Looking good, that's great placement, and he does a little bit of a celebration. We like a bit of that.
He's like, oh, yes, I hit it in.
Cheeky celebration there from Moss, and
Get fired up.
we like
Mossy.
that.
Get fucking
We
fired
want to
up.
fire him up.
Your game.
The number 1 pick, he has not shown anything to start the season, but now he's fired up. He's getting his first 7. He's gone to his left. Oh!
Way too aggressive.
He's almost put it into the slide, which is out of the camera slot, but
Not during the game. In the warm-ups.
he is a warm-up merchant, the rumours are. That's looking all right, though. Boat, even forcing it to his forehand, you just don't know if he has it in his locker. What does the boatman have in his locker? Everyone's
He's a
shaking
good
their
net
head.
player. He's a good net
I
player.
can confirm that 5 people are shaking their head, and they're just not sure what he's got. Moss.
Jesus. For a number 1 pick, you got to almost say he's a bit of a bust.
They're lucky that this game is at 9 o'clock because people are asleep. No one cares. Can Moss show something now? I want to see something. That's all right. Seablaze, put him in a tough spot. That is out.
I didn't see it. What? See you, Puppers.
See you, mate.
See you, Jim. Oi, we got the linesman. Did you look?
Yeah, he was out.
Call him out. We want a bit of a close game.
Well, that's an
It is deuce.
What's a 4?
We hope we don't look back on the footage there because I'm not 100% confident that if that was in or out. Our linesmen are a bit shaky on that one.
Oh, that's not way.
Boat forcing it to his forehand. Still manages to get it through. Blaze couldn't get there. Boat.
How many
Again,
fours
hasn't
what
got
was
much.
my stat line like tonight?
These are decent returns. This is the best rally we've had all
I had
night.
a few
Big
close
Mum
errors, though.
managed to find a way to get in the left corner. Puts it back down the line. You've got to get in the corner, and Blaze just found a way to put them up in the advantage. That's what you have to do. You need to put it somewhere in the sides,
Now they know.
and people will just shit themselves. Moss.
Oh!
I'm not sure if we got a linesman, but
Very ambitious call.
someone from the other side of the court has called out fault.
Sitting down cannot see.
There's no doubt that's him. Big Mum.
Oh, he's just...
Now that's just not going good. Boat again has nothing in his locker. That is out, and they have choked, and that's back to deuce. Now, even Boat with the height he has, Moss. I don't know why you would go down the line when that is exactly where he's standing, but he's trying to trick him. He has gone down the line, to be fair. Now, the chemistry not looking good. Big Mum has placed it perfectly in the corner. Now,
What? That's a debatable one. Is that forced?
No, that's unforced. He should
Now-
have made that.
Shiz, how do you think Mummy's gonna?
It was like right there to just lob that.
I may inform the crowd that Mummy has had a large family pizza before this game, and you're just not sure how he's going to act. He's showing a bit so far, but after that, he's put them down 2-0.
Mummy is getting singled out right now.
We've just heard from the
I
crowd that
think they found a
the
weakness.
Big Mum is being targeted. He's measuring his Ks, but he hasn't moved much, so I don't know why he's doing that. Boatman serving here. This is cash in on the shit time, and
He hit it. He hit it.
doesn't matter because that was into the people. Boat finds a way to get his second serve in. Big Mum has just lobbed everything, and you
Mummy is really struggling at this.
just got to start to question why Mummy is lobbing every single shot. He's got to put some purchase on it. He's got to make him work for it. Moss has gone the opposite route and has tried to bullet it through the team. But again, either way, it's just not working for this green team. But with a good first serve, and that shows why.
People who try and hit aces will get like 20.
I'm not sure if this team wins at all, but Moss has just informed me that they don't win the first 3 sets,
And unforced.
proving he doesn't know the game, because if he doesn't win the first 3 sets,
Hey, Moss, where's the backhand?
that's some issues.
Oh, yeah, you know how saying that is nuts.
That is game. Shot sides. Now that is another whitewash of a game, which you just don't want to see.
I had so many.
I think this crowd's begging to go home, and at least the green team is answering their prayers. If there's one positive out of this game so far, that's it. Red teams looked good. Greens had some moments. If there was a participation award, they'd be lucky to get it at this point in time. What's
The encouragement award, mate.
what's your thoughts on Big Mumme's game after his large pizza he's consumed?
There's no surprise he's moving.
You can tell that he's tried to lob everything, so he hasn't had to move as much.
Yeah.
Tactical by Big Mum, or just sheer silly?
Oh, that's nice. Leave it.
Big Mum showing a bit of saying.
Okay, he's just
Boat.
the net, man.
Was he over?
Was he over?
Was he over? Shrew shaking his head. The crowd seemed to disagree. Shrew has been a renowned fraud when it comes to tennis.
They got courtside view.
And they are begging for their tickets back from GM Fakemer.
Oh,
Because after what is being produced,
he's not happy with his team, mate. He's trying to fight.
everyone in the crowd is wanting a refund because I'm not sure what I'm witnessing here. Big Mum trying to put way too much power in it.
Is that in?
Ooh, is that it?
Shrew has called that out.
It's a good return.
I'm not sure if he's just doing it for Big Mum there, but the Shrew has called it out. This linesman might be a bit biased. I'm not sure if that's the large pizza or just his skill level. I don't know what to put it down to.
Brought up the large pizza.
Because it's a big action at the moment. It's
Oh my god, Mumme.
it's I'm trying to put his game down to something because I hope it's not just his genuine skill level.
What? I found it. What's he saying?
Look at his foot. Look at the foot.
It's half over.
Big Mum finds a way. Moss. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. Nah. The 1540. Moss almost got his head taken off there. He was lucky to get a racket on. Horse great down the line. Moss.
See, you just can't lob it to Seablade because he will hit it back with fucking...
Moss, I can confirm, told me midway through the game, we don't win the first 3 games that we play. They're 4
They're not nervous.
They're 4-0 down.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where they're coming back from here. Especially with Seablade serving to put them 5 up. You don't know when they're going to start turning up, do you? The nudie run is definitely on the cards. No subs this week, so this is
Number one.
or if nudie run happens, is it legit?
I think it's 4-2. That was a tough shot to make that.
He
Yeah.
makes them so much harder for
Get him
himself
smoked.
because he does not hit a backhand. Like there was
Horse.
one here, he literally
He's showing a bit.
4 steps.
I think at this point you would have to...
Regarded as the best server in this comp. He hasn't seemed to
If we're doing a redraft, where do you reckon...
find that ace just yet.
Yeah, we should do a
We should.
Great return by Blage. The Big Mum
Oh, actually, yeah, true.
looking lost, if I'm being honest.
Range should be pick one.
He's
Just pick one.
I actually haven't seen you play yet.
he hasn't turned up
You guys
tonight.
were 3-0.
That's for sure.
No, we're not 3-0. No, we lost. We lost to Reigns.
Great serve for Blage.
You keeping tally of this horse?
Wait, he's hit like... I don't reckon they have any balls. Like, I'm not even kidding.
This is
There's been at least 3 or 4.
this has to be one of the worst performances I have seen.
Of the tournament so far. Behind Quinny's first performance.
I
Pretty bad.
I think Quinn showed something. Quinn,
when you versed me, you were pretty bad.
at least people might be able to go home early if this is the case. All the balls have disappeared and we're going on to our last batch.
Oh, Freshies for C to serve with. This
I don't
is
know
great.
why they've given freshies in this game particularly because there's nothing to show for it so far. At least it's the top team, so they deserve something. The score is 40 love. I repeat, 40 love. And that is a great serve, and that's game. That was in. That was way in.
Don't try to claim me out.
They've
It is desperate times.
They have resorted to fraudulent actions. The green team, you know, they've done it before. When they can't seem to win a game, they've resorted to frauding out a way.
Is it 5-0?
It is 5-0. This is.
Wait, surely you get... Wait, Queen, when's All-Star weekend?
I must say, there hasn't been many positives out of this game, but green team are doing the crowd a favour and at least letting people go home early.
What's the score, Don?
It's 5-0. This is legitimate nudie run the card. No substitutions in for this game. So everything to play for. We've actually got another spectator come down. Moss managed to find a way to get it in. Boat straight down the line. Another great shot by Mumme. That one's out. And they've managed to scrape a point in this do or die final game. The crowd has already started to leave, which, in my opinion, makes total sense. Green, if there's any time to show up, it's now. They need to escape this nudie run. They've done it already previously in the season against a red-hot navy blue team. Can they show something here? So far, no. They've got everything to prove, nothing to lose. And he's apologised.
What's the score?
40-15.
40-15.
And this is match point for the nudie run.
2 match points.
Can they manage to scrape away the nudie run? This is possibly one of the quickest games we've had this season, coming in at 16 minutes.
16.
The crowd are wanting to leave. And that is found. I reckon that could have been in. We've got out by Shrew, so got to respect it. Boat. Interesting call. Moss managed to find a way to get in. Can Mumme return this and show something? He's shown a bit, and horse. Well, they've got another life. BNF boat. The house gloats. We've got Archie Littlejohn joining me in the commentary box.
How are we? How are you going? Great to be here. I've recovered from my anger. I did send a very threatening message to Shiz's mum because of his actions during the game. I did delete it though, so she didn't have to read it, hopefully. Great to be here to the 2 viewers out there. Thank you.
And that's a double fault to finish it.
That's all she wrote.
That's a nudie run. And that's all wrapped up. Thank you for being in attendance. We will see you next week.